Hi, how are y'all doing? Okay, I am going to do a review on two coloring books. Okay, these are by Gray Bee. Now, let me start out by saying the name is very hard to read, and I have told them that, and I believe they're going to make a change. On this one, you can't see the word gray, not very easily, and on this one, you can't really see the word bee, but they are Gray Bee. So, this is the back of the books. And let's just go ahead and start with this book first. Sweet Treat coloring book. Yeah, these are very large pictures. I have done a couple in here already. There you go. Now, this one was actually done with colored pencil. I do like that the backs are blank or black. That way, if you're going to use your alcohol markers, you slide a page between. Now, on this one, I did these with the King Art, sorry, went blank, mixed media gel sticks. And there is a video on how to use the gel sticks in this book. So that was done with that. Just flipping right through here. The pages they're not paper thin. Yeah, they are. You know what I'm saying, though. They're not, you can't read a newspaper through them. Excuse me, I still have that cough a little bit. But they're not real thick, okay? So if you try to use a regular marker on this, it's just going to tear the paper up. You can use alcohol markers on it. It's just it will bleed through. So be sure you're putting something between your pages. But this is nice, big, easy to color. Here's another one that I already did. And yeah, if you want to be able to sit down and finish something right away, this might be the very kind of book you'd like to sit down and color in, because they are big and easy. And then they're also, like I said, because of the size, it's not too hard to get in there with some of those media gel sticks from King Art. And I think I'm coming up on another page that I did some in. And again, I did those just recently. So if you'll go back and look, you will see that in my videos. Okay, getting hard to grab the pages here at the end. So let's flip them because I want you to see there's a lot of cute pages, lots of desserts and sweets. If you've got a older child with a sweet tooth, this would be so much fun, especially at Christmas. Now these I did with the gel sticks again. I never did go back and finish, but when you're coloring with pencil, it all gets cleaned up. And I talk about that in that video. But yeah, so this could be good for about any age. Just depends. I'm used to the more detailed stuff. But as far as being able to sit down and whip something out, you feel accomplished in this book because you really do get to get that picture done right away. All right. So again, this one is a Sweet Treat coloring book. And then this next one is Blooming Flowers. And it's going to be the same type thing. These are a little bit more intricate, but it's still in little bite-sized pieces. If you wanted to sit down and just work on something, you could work on just one flower. Or you could work on all the leaves. Then you could come back and do the petals. It's just not an overwhelming page. Now this is actually done with alcohol markers. And you can't really see. Can you see where it went through? Yeah, a little bit you can. But again, I laid something between. But you can see there's detail in these, but not so much that you still couldn't get through it pretty quickly. There I started some stargazers, and I put the number up in the corner so I can go back and finish that later. But yeah, now on a page like this where it really doesn't show what you've got going on, and I'm just going to grab these. There's a little bit of color left on these, but not a lot. This has the gel stick on there, but this is how I would do these. I would just grab some color and put it on there. It's going to have more of a watercolor look. There we go. But I don't see a problem with that. You know what I'm saying? And then when you get down to the leaves, don't worry about staying inside. And you could even come over here and add some more green as if there were leaves, you know, sticking out in other places. Don't be afraid to just add some color around there. And then when you're done with this page, it'll have almost an abstract flower look to it. Does that make sense? So don't be afraid to just go after them, even if you can't tell what they are. Okay. Lots of flowers. I know what these are. These are actually cyclamen. I know this because I used to work in the floral department at Tom Thumb. When they bloom, they come up like this. But then as they open, now this is not the same flower as these are, but the cyclamen comes up like this, and then it literally turns inside out, and the petals all go down, and just the center is the only thing left sticking up. So they literally flip inside out. Should look it up. It's very, very interesting flower. So anyway, there's another one where I played with color. I believe this might be on video. I can't remember. But I just want to flip through and show you. You know, I've got books coming in and out all the time. There's another one I started. Just to show you kind of what they can look like colored. I think it's a little bit more exciting if you can actually see. Now see, something like this, why can't you make that a purple and go ahead and just use the gel sticks? There's not enough color left on that, so let's pretend we're doing a blue one. I wonder if there's enough color on that one. Yeah. So see, you can come in with these, with the gel sticks, and still do your color. Yeah, there's not enough on there to really do it, but you see what I'm saying? And then make that center a little bit lighter. But when you're using the gel sticks and these brushes, you can really get a lot of color on there quick without having to go in and do all the details. See, it just gets some of that color in there. Move my shadow out of the way. Okay? So, yeah, the link for those gel sticks and the 10% code, 10% off code, are on that video where I actually did the sweet treats. So just look at that. It's in the description. So yeah, there's a link to it. And then that's where I started another one. And then there's a 10% off most items on their site when you use my code. I just wanted to get a feel for the book, so I did start several pages. My back went out again last week, so it gave me a chance to really sit and do things. My sister had foot surgery again, and we kept her here for 2 or 3 days just to make sure she was okay before we left her at her place. She's doing good. She's doing really good. I'm so proud of her. So very proud of the way she's getting around and taking care of herself. Okay, we're almost at the end. And again, these, you can see these books have a lot of pages in them. Whole lot of pages. And they're available on Amazon. So there's the ISBN again. Yeah, the light that you see here fluttering up and down is the ceiling fan going. It is warm here, y'all. So anyway, that's Blooming Flowers coloring book and A Sweet Treat coloring book. Both are readily available on Amazon, which you know means you get them in just a matter of days. So happy coloring. I'll be back in a few days where we're going to actually sit down and color in another new to me book. So I hope you'll return. And until then, keep those pencils working. Yeah, use your pencils, use your markers, use your chalks, your pastels, whatever you've got. But get in there and have some fun with it. Okay? All right, thank you for stopping by, and I will see you in a few more days. Bye-bye.